Right, so I'm pretty much down to the last say 78 planets of my don't play with the butter here. I still have some probes. I still have some less probe attacks. I'm going to be hitting what's his name here? This is your vibrator. Hit him 2 more times. No. Not send out 2 probes. Send out all probes. Activate energy shields. Do I have any extra energy? Spawn kingdoms. Send probes. Nope. I'm gonna arson. See if it only destroys homes. Right on. So arson just that targets their homes. I see. Good. Yep, we destroyed 2 more of their homes. I'll be dead in about a few hours. So that wraps up this game. I was able to team kill a bit. I was able to grief them, and I'll be showing them these videos here. Hold on. I'll be showing them this video here of the play of the butter. Here we go. I was at tonight at a earlier on Facebook. I'm not gonna show you my Facebook account. I'm not that stupid. I've talked to some. I've gone to the I don't know more website, and it looks like my little battle against Nenshi is going to start kicking into high gear here. I've attracted some very potent allies who said they will contact other native allies to help with a petition, help with the organization of perhaps a rally, get some native speakers, vigil speakers, perhaps speakers of women, not just natives, but women who are on the streets, homeless women who are at the vulnerable to predatory conditions. Even here in Calgary, winter's not bad enough. There's lots of crazies who want to rape them. This is such a life for a homeless woman. It's not fair. It's not humane. It's not civilized. Not to say that they are civilized, but these conditions that they live in are not civilized. And this is a font and an affront. See, let's look up the word affront here. This is an affront against our values. Affront. Affront. An obsolete affront. Obsolete to meet encounter face to face. A intentional offense. Okay, so it's a face-to-face offensive offense to our values as a civilized Calgarian Western civilized society. Not to say that Eastern society is bad, but saying that a democratic society. I meant to say, I will say, I did say Eastern, Western, but I do mean democratic. A democratic, civilized 21st century. This shit does not fly in our high-tech society, or our age of computers, our age of stem cells, our age of medication, our age of communication, telecommunications. We need to do better. We need to find out where these women are not being protected. That's what the inquiry is all about. It's about finding where does the gap lie, how to empower our social workers, how to empower our police so they can better do their jobs protecting. So they're just talking about more stuff here. They're not explaining why. So I just basically attacked. Let's go to messages here. Attacked vibrator. Hopefully I'll be in their kingdom again, so I can attack vibrator again. This is So I'll be doing that later on tonight before I go to my head shrinker. I'm thinking my I need sometimes I ebb, sometimes I flow, sometimes the door opens, sometimes every time the Lord closes a window, He opens a door or something like that. Every time He closes a door, a window opens up, a window of opportunity, and I want to keep fighting to my last breath. I'm a freedom fighter. That's what my job is. I'm a starseed. I'm a rainbow warrior. I'm a freedom fighter. And these women who are sexually enslaved by fear, by perhaps they are kidnapped by these. They're enslaved by fear. Our society is enslaved by these handicaps, such as women being killed, that they cannot provide their own unique contributions to humanity. Each of us have their own ability to contribute our unique personalities, our unique job skills, our unique whatever our unique translations of whatever the muses, higher intellect muses, if they exist, how each of us are a different mouthpiece of these people, of these creative energies, these neurotic impulses. Each of us translates these into different ways. Sometimes someone's a musician, someone writes the lyrics, someone paints a painting, someone builds a house, kind of thing. Sometimes they say the right thing to in a conversation, kind of, or they do something, and it's always productive. Even if something gets destroyed, there's always the chance to reproduce or reproduct. Unfortunately for these women, they have been denied this privilege, this thing that we hold for granted. They think that we are alive, we take it for granted. People take life in North America for granted, as opposed to, say, a country like India, where there's the Red Corridor, or the Telangana Corridor, where there's communists fighting, there's Muslims fighting, or in China, where people screw each other up with knives, kind of thing, or victims of serial killers. I'm sure that they have all their lives ahead of them. All of a sudden, boom, the Night Stalker comes and ganks them with a knife. So they didn't have any way to communicate. They have no way to have expressed their unique expression up to that point that they were killed. And this denies us as a species their unique talents to move us forward as a huge, giant humanitarian race. So we have to make sure that this stops. We have to make sure that Mayor Nenshi is actually able to fight this, to denounce this publicly, this crimes publicly, and empower the police further, empower the social workers further to help women, homeless women, or prostitute women, at-risk women, or men, anyone at risk in that lifestyle, to get them away from the predatory natures of to help them get back into their homes where they're clean, they're healthy, they're well groomed, they can heal from wounds and illnesses, and they can actually live a lot longer and do what they were supposed to do on this planet. I'm not making any sense. I know I'm talking metaphysical things here, combining metaphysical and scientific terms, scientific ideas. So I'm not making any sense. But basically, what I'm saying is everybody has value. They give to society their unique ways. Even if they have lived a destructive life, they have done one thing. At least they have done one thing right. We want them to do more than one thing right. Do many one things right. So this is why I'm hoping that. So I'm hoping that Nenshi does the right thing and denounce this publicly. We will try. This is the beginnings of this campaign tonight. I will be writing them now longer. Hopefully I will start this kingdom up again. This my start kingdom up again. Hopefully I'm in the same kingdom. Most likely there's a preference. I cannot defect though. Preferences. Well, either way, I'm gonna be well. Oh, some kind of weird gibberish or some kind of weird bugs. Well, that's a good time for me to sign off. We got all these bugs here. My province is gonna be dead, but I gave you the videos that I gave you guys the videos of how I team killed you and fucked you up. Fuck your provinces up. I'll be trolling you guys again later on. And you won't be getting away from me. Oh, I'm dead, that's why. I'm at 0. Wah wah wah. I am dead. But I'll be getting you guys back. You guys saw my videos? Have a good night.